Let this video be a wake-up call for a lot of you men. Listen, you have to focus on your life, your goals, your purpose. The reason being is when you start to focus and care too much about a particular situation with a woman or that relationship, what happens is you lose focus on what made that woman attracted to you in the first place, which was your grind, which was your ambition, which was your purpose and your goals. So when you get in a relationship or you get with these women, you take that focus from your passion and your career and you place it all on the woman, which in turn, she starts to lose attraction for you and interest in you, because what made her attracted to you was what you had going for yourself. The more you care about women, the less they will care about you, the less interest they will have for you. Haven't you noticed when you try to make things work with a woman and you really tried and you tried to fix the situation, as us men always do, what happened? It didn't work, it didn't progress, right? Things were stagnant. She became more and more distant. I use the quicksand analogy often. When you try to fix things with a woman, you care too much, you start to sink. You have to stop caring about women and focus on the things that matter to you in your life, because that's what will keep women around. And here's the thing, even if she doesn't stay around, even if she says, you know, you're not giving me enough attention, okay, guess what? You still have the things in your life that are most important to you. The things that you actually care about, the things that give you a good return on investment, which is your career, which is your passions. So many of you men care about keeping that situation going with a woman or that relationship to last that you neglect your own happiness. You start losing out on money. You start losing out on sleep, all because you care about that particular woman. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a good time with a woman and have her around, but when you start putting so much emphasis on her, what will happen is she will drift away. When you start trying to make that situation work with a woman, she will drift away. You have to stop caring about her, because when you care about her, you're giving her validation. She's not working for any of that. You're putting too much attention on these women, guys, and that needs to stop. Just think, the women that you had around majority of the time, you really didn't like them like that. You really didn't care if they came or went. And what did they do? They kept coming around. It was like a mosquito on the wall or a bug bothering you. They just kept coming because you didn't care. You weren't giving them that validation. You didn't realize it, but the less you cared about them, the more they sought and thirsted after you. The more they wanted to see you and hang out with you. Too many of you guys are texting these women, how's your day going? What are you up to? But guess what? The guy that's sending her a WYD, what are you doing? Or, hey, guess what? She's going after that guy because he doesn't care. He has his purpose. He has his goals. He has his things in mind. He cares about himself. Women want to be with a man who she can look up to, not with the man who is so focused on her and her happiness. That's feminine. Too many of you guys want relationships, long-term relationships. That's feminine. That's what the woman is supposed to do. She's supposed to operate in that way. She's supposed to want to fix the relationship and make things work. But so many of you men lose focus on that promotion. You should be afraid of not getting that promotion. You should be afraid for your business to fail. You should be afraid of you not getting that good grade on that final exam. But too many of you guys are afraid of losing that woman, and what happens in turn, she starts to drift away. Or women lose attraction for you because women don't want to be cared about. They want you to care about things that matter more to you, believe it or not, than they matter to you. See, you have to care about things that are valuable. And the most valuable thing you can care about is things that's going to bring you money, things that's going to bring you happiness, things that's going to bring you stability. This is why women oftentimes lose interest and go away, because you care about working that situation out too much. I just had a one-on-one consultation with a guy And if you would like one, shoot me an email, guys. He was trying for so long to make that relationship work with the woman he was with. They spent 5 years together, and he was trying and trying. He said he sent her flowers. He did all these different things to show that he cared about her, to show that he wanted to make things work. And guess what? She started to drift away more and more and more. So then he said, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. He quit trying. He quit caring. And you know what she did? Less than a week later, she came right back to him because he stopped caring and he started to focus on his life. He started to focus on his purpose. He went back to going to the gym often. Too many of you guys get in relationships, you stop going to the gym. You stop working out. And you think that if I give this woman attention, if I maybe cut down on going to the gym a few days a week, or I stop doing the hobbies that I enjoy, so I stop hanging out with my buddies and friends, if I start to give her time and attention, what she'll do is enjoy that. She'll love that about me. She'll reward me for cutting things down in my life to put the spotlight on her. But what you're doing is she might enjoy it for a little bit, but after so long, she'll say, you know, she'll lose attraction for you. She'll become distant because you're smothering her. You're so worried about making her happy and keeping that relationship going. Too many of you guys are worried about if a woman texts you back. There's so many women out there. You got to stop caring about these women. I'm be honest. The most women I've slept with and got with, guess what? I just didn't care. I didn't care if they hit me back. And sure enough, a week or two later, those same women hit me up and wanted to hang out, and we made things happen. Too many of you guys are pressed to make that situation work. Too many of you guys are looking up online on how to get my ex-girlfriend back. She doesn't care, so you have to stop caring. The less you care about that woman, I'm telling you, what's going to happen is you won't lose sleep. You'll feel better about yourself. When you focus on things in your life that you should be focusing on, things that matter, things that's going to bring you money. When you focus on that exam, school, work, that's what you should be focused on. This is why women are losing attraction and interest for you guys. You're trying to make the relationship work. Relationships are a woman's playing field. The world is yours. Goals and your purpose and different things out there, that's for you. Women should be begging to be with you because they seek relationships, not you trying to lock them down. Too many of you guys are trying to lock these women down and keep them. That's taking focus from the things that matter in your life. She should be trying to lock you down and keep you and seeing the value in you. But you guys have tunnel vision. You trying to see the value in them and saying, well, I got to keep her. What is she going to bring to your life of value? The only thing that's going to really bring you value in your life is your goals, is your studies, is that business, that promotion, the gym, your hobbies. This is what women are actually attracted to. A man who has direction and men who don't care about her. When you don't care about women, when you stop caring about trying to make that relationship work, what's going to happen is she will come around. She will want to stick around. You're not validating her. You're not pedestalizing her. You're not making her a priority. When you care about these women, you make her number one, and guess what she does? It disgusts her. Because what attracted her to you were the things that you made number one. Things that matter to you in your life. But I guarantee you, the more you care about these women, the more stress you will be under, the more sleep you'll lose, the more money you'll lose. You'll lose in life when you care too much about women in every facet of life. Finances, health, wealth. You will always lose because your focus will be on her instead of things that matter. Guys, if you want to have success with women, if you want to have success in life, you have to stop putting a premium and focus 100% on these women. I always remember the quicksand analogy. The more you try to work things out with her, instead of focusing on things that matter. Because truth be told, when she leaves you, you'll still have those things in your life that matter, so you won't miss a beat. So many of you guys are literally stopping your focus on the positive things in your life, things that's going to bring you joy and happiness and money and career advancement in your business. What happens is when she leaves you, you hit a slump and you get depressed. You can't just keep going because you stop focusing on things that matter and you shifted focus to her. So when she left you and she said she don't want to do it anymore, or she said, I need space, whatever the issue was, whatever the excuse was, you got depressed, you got down. Focus on things that matter. The more you try, the more you care about her, the more she will drift away, the less interest she will have for you. The less you care about her, the more she will want to be around you, and the more she will need your validation and your masculinity.